Hey, peace, y'all. Okay, so we are gonna do the extended for the Why People Love You So Much reading. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys 3 new cards. It's gonna be 5 messages for this extended reading. If you want to choose the same pile you chose in part 1, with part 2, I'm gonna refresh the energy. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. All right, 1, 2. Let's see what's up with 3. Ooh, Oshun came back out. Very cool. Okay. So, whoever chose Oshun in part 1, like, welcome back. Hey. Okay. So, these are your 3 options, right? We have Oshun, pile 1. Ma'at, pile 2. Saralakali, divine lineage, pile 3, okay? All right, so let's get it with Oshun. Let's start with Oshun. 5 messages. If you remember, in part 1, it was 3 messages, okay? It's okay if you didn't watch part 1 before this, but if you want to go back to part 1, you can, all right? So, pile 1, Oshun, pile 1, okay? 5 messages, Spirit, 5 messages. Let me get my crystals out of the bag. I gotta shout this author out from the Grove with her crystal book. It was so fly. It was so beautiful, her book. And I'm hoping to buy one soon. Maybe I can catch another book signing for her. Okay. 5 messages. Wow. I heard that people love when you show your hand. I don't think that you're showing all your hand, right? But with the 7 of Swords in reverse, like, oh, people love that you talk about backstabbing, or is this my reading? Because I was just talking about that. But when you talk about backstabbing and you talk about people using or like abusive situations and stuff like that, people love that because they can relate to it. Any abusive situation that they went through or any backstabbing that they went through, they can relate to that. Yeah, with family, with friends, with situations that were supposed to be wholesome and, aren't wholesome anymore. People can relate to it, okay? Oh my gosh. I guess this is my reading. Wow. Let's see, message 2. Message 2. 9 of Wands. And people love that you take a step back and reflect. Maybe you reflect on, and I talked about this in part 1 as well, and it's coming back up. So this must be something that people really do enjoy. If you are someone who picked a pile and it talked about this, right? But that people love that you reflect on how far you've come and what it's taken for you to get to the place you're at right now before you continue to move forward. And people know that you're going to continue to move forward. People know that you're strong. People know that you're good. I mean, look at his arms. Look at his physique. This is a very strong, healthy, let's say young man. Not a naive man, not a boy, but a young man, right? And it just helps people reflect also on their life, because the road to success, we all know it's not a straight road. There's a lot of winding, a lot of dips, a lot of detours. And sometimes we have to just sit back and really think about it. And there's just a lot of emotions that come up with success. It's not just joy and victory. It's a lot of things, right? Okay, I'm looking for, let me pause this. Yeah, so the 3rd message. I had to have like a structure with these because 1, I'll go on, and 2, the kids are only napping for so long, guys. Knight of Swords. I feel like you don't tell too much. Like you tell just enough. I heard someone say they love the sting. They love someone loves your fight and the fire you have. some people recognize that your words cut, but you don't always pull that sword. Like, you don't always pull that out. This must be my reading. Oh my gosh. If this is your reading, let me know, because I feel like I'm reading myself. You create tower moments for people, like aha moments, things that shake up their foundation, things that make them rethink about how they're moving in life, or maybe things that they didn't even have the words for, they now have the words for, or maybe they weren't sure exactly what people were doing, or maybe they thought that, oh, well, this is okay, that's okay, and then they realize, no, it's not okay. And so you're shaping, man, you pull out certain things in people's subconscious mind, and then make them realize that certain things have to change, which is crazy, it's intense. I mean, this is a major arcana card, you guys. Like, the changes and people love this. People love that you give them a certain vision on what's going on with them as well, because like, we're all connected, right? So it's not just you feeling these emotions. Like, when we share stories, when we gather together as people and we share stories with one another about what's going on in our lives, and people say they can relate, it's, a lot of times people are trying to like erase your story. A lot of times it's just that people can see that in their own story, and it's not even that they can relate, but it's just maybe your story gives them like an aha moment, or a key to a way to solve their problem in their lives. We still need to give each other space to be like, you know what, I can't relate to this, and like, and let people have their time, let people have their space to really tell, go into their situations or what they're going through. That's something that needs to be way more respected when we get into spaces of union with one another. But there's something very powerful about someone hearing a story or watching a movie, or, whatever it is, and getting the key to the situation in their own life from your, I don't want to say story again. Can I say histoire? Nah, but from your path, right? Four of Wands. People love the leadership you take in your household. Ooh, I like this. Some people can love your home, love how you decorate your home. I just saw someone come in and be like, it smells good. Like, some of you all here are good cooks. Not all of y'all, but some of y'all here are definitely good cooks. You know how to take care of a home. You know how to put one step in front of the other and lead your home into success. Maybe your children, or I was about to say husband, but even your like of course, the husband. I don't see anything wrong with a husband, leading the household. And maybe you're a beautiful husband that leads his household. And even if you're not a husband or you're not a wife, maybe you're someone who just has that leadership qualities, because it's just a title, right? But when you uphold that energy and you're in that vibration, that is something so much more powerful than a title. And a lot of times we give the title way too much emphasis, right? But if you're actually in this Four of Wands energy, of course, people look up to this and love on this, because yes, you're not just resting. I'm repeating myself again, but you're not just resting on the title. Like, you are really becoming like, and it's not even coming of age. It's you are that strong figure. You're what the title should be. Okay. People love this. People look up to this, and people aspire to do the same thing in their households. So just know that you're inspiring people to become leaders, and to have, I'm even hearing like your morals, your standards. People are also looking up to you on the wave, the trend, the thing, on different ways and solutions they can bring back to their home. Can I give you guys a bonus one? Can I give you guys 5 instead of 6? Okay, King of Wands here. This is the 5th one. So I brought this up again in a part 1 reading. It's coming out again, right? But just this energy of you being fully in your leadership power, fully. Look, if y'all saw part 1 and you didn't believe me, look, it's coming back up in part 2. Like, again, this is the only king that's not on his throne. He's in the field. He is very, it's easy for him to delegate and give tasks to different people. I just heard lioness, lion, Leo. Maybe that's significant for someone. Maybe you're a Leo watching this. The eagle here. Maybe some of you all are connected to the eagle. Some of you guys could be on the forefront of your garden or of food, or the chef in the kitchen. Somebody here, again, the cooking thing is coming out again. Some of you guys here could be leaders in making sure that your family is getting good, nutritious meals. There could be people that look up to your meals. Maybe you need to the reason these examples are coming to me, because I have some friends who are doing this. I have some friends who want to write a cooking book. Do it. I have some friends who are doing cooking channels, like cooking YouTube channels. Keep going, keep doing it. Can I see for those people who relate to this? And if it's not cooking, if it's not gardening, then whatever project it is that you're doing, for your bonus, let's see the steps you can make to get closer to your goals in to your audience, right? To your niche. And I would love to do a pick a card reading on that. Oh, so it's hidden. It's hidden that, okay, so the world card is like a graduation card. It's an ending of a cycle. You've graduated, learned the lessons, learned the karmic lessons. You are out of the loop. You are ready to move forward, okay? And then the moon card talks about our subconscious mind, things that we're not fully aware of. So this was in reverse, right? So there are still lessons and still things that you need to learn, and about your niche, about your product, your niche, what your audience wants to know, what your audience wants to learn, so that you can move on and create a strong audience for your product, for whatever it is that you're doing. Some of you guys could have a lack mindset on, oh, well, everybody's doing cooking. I'm just going to keep using cooking as an example. Everybody's doing cooking. Like, who really wants to watch me and see me cook? No, there are so many people out here, and the way that you cook and the style that you do it, right? We could use more healthy options here. We could use more vegan options, or even just soul food, regular traditional soul food. There's people out there who aren't aware of it. I know, I didn't know that in the Caribbean they weren't aware of soul food, because my grandmother's been in America so long. She makes all types of food now. So I'm thinking everybody in the Caribbean like her. It's not like that. You see what I'm saying? And sometimes you got to look at the people in your network and really ask yourself, okay, well, if so many people are doing this, why am I the only person in my network? You see what I'm saying? When you step into your niche, it seems like everybody's doing it. But when you step out of your niche and you look at the people around you, it's like, oh, actually, I'm the only one doing this in my group, in my setting, out of all the people that I know. So don't get so caught up in, I want to say the competition, even though it's really not a competition, right? But don't get so caught up in all the different channels and all the different books and stuff like that. Align with yourself and make it unique to you, and learn how you can serve your audience, and it's gonna go great. But I do see some fears here and some subconscious things holding you guys back from moving into that next cycle. So definitely, walk out on and have faith that you can do it. But that also, just take a little more research. I think the research is going to give you the inspiration and the will to keep going. But a tarot reading can't give you everything. Get a journal and, really start working on these things so that you can get your content out there, and you can reach the people that you're supposed to reach, right? Because there's a reason you have the desire to make the product. All right. So much love to you, Pile 1. I hope this gave you the life force energy and the paradigm shift you needed to continue on your journey. All right. Peace. Let's move on to Pile 2. I think this was Pile 2, Ma'at's balance, right? Giving and receiving. So 5 messages for you all today, Pile 2. I was gonna chill outside and meditate and stuff. And I'm like, oh, but I promise y'all an extended reading on this. What people love about you. What do people love about you? Ooh, people love your lineage. You're not there yet because it's in reverse. This 10 of Pentacles, but you're about to be there. Okay, so 10 is the ending of a cycle, right? 10 is also, when it comes to the Pentacles, this is you being able to pass down financial wealth to your children, your children's children, your children's children's children. Like, you building a foundation of stability, right? For years to come. And then look, we have these tree spirits looking over the family, like ancestors. You connected. Look what Martin Luther King was able to do for others, even in his death, right? He gave us integrate. Well, not he, but like the movement, right? Like he, of course, he's the leader, right? But there's a whole movement of people, and people see that you are. People love that you have your mind on the future and on providing for future generations. And I also heard that you don't just talk the talk, but you walk the walk. Everybody doesn't do that, y'all. Everybody doesn't do that. I would love to do a reading on that too. How? Oh, another 10 of Swords. Yeah, people, it's like you might be in your head, right? But you don't let it stop you. And you might share how you're in your head. But people see that this doesn't stop you from conquering. This, in this story, he was able to kill the beast, and then the beast was trying to like eat the world, and the beast let out, the man and the woman and the cattle in this folk story. And of course, you're able to repopulate the world again, the earth again, and all that because you got a man and a woman and you got some livestock, you can make some stuff happen, right? But he was trying to stop that. My nose is getting itchy. I also heard that people love that even though people talk about you or hate on you or whatever it is, that they throw their swords at you. Remember, swords rules communication, y'all. So even though they throw their swords at you, you keep it stepping, you keep it moving. You don't let that stop what it is that you got to, what you have to do or what you have to get done. Yeah, you don't get caught up in their web. In their web of lies, their web of deceit, their web of gossip, their web of trickery. People love that you see it from a mile away. Some of y'all from Pile 1, hey. But people love that, you don't get caught up. Some of you might even might have some addictions and stuff too, but you don't get caught up in your addictions. You know when it's time to let things go and to move forward. People love this. People love that you take an outside view on things too. I just heard you make people feel seen. Oh my gosh. People love your ideas on saving money. What? Wow. And everybody doesn't like this, but there are people out there who do love you for how you save your coin, your ideas on saving the coin, knowing that, okay, well, I know that she has some type of stability for her family. Like, yeah. Oh my gosh, how many messages is that? That was 3. Okay, so this is 4. Okay, so people love your work ethic. Now, there's something here with marriage or a father figure, something like that. It turns sideways. So, I feel that, but actually, let's get an extra card for this. So, I'm sure, Oh, what's this? Oh, you give people different paradigm shifts on marriage and on love and on partnership. Wow. Whoa. Yeah, you'll give people different paradigm shifts on leadership, on relations. That is wow. I'm feeling like it's a shock for some of you all, but some of you all know what I'm talking about. But this is kind of like shocking to me. Can I see? Can I see what type of? Oh, the way people court and the way people date, you give them different, like a different mindset on what's important when you're courting someone and when you're dating somebody and what really matters. That's cool, y'all. You inspire people who are still single or still dating and what to look for in a partnership, what to look for in a marriage, what they should be aware of when it comes to raising children, I'm hearing for some of you guys, or having a family. People love this about you, love how you walk and move in this leadership style of your life. And people love your work ethic. People see that you can, I heard can't stop, won't stop. Yes, I love the Eight of Pentacles. I love seeing, somebody working for theirs, and other people do too. That must be the truth. That must be the truth. I'm in LA, so we're gonna hear a lot more, confirmations. But some of y'all could be traveling. Like, you work hard for that coin so you could travel. You work hard for the coin so that you could do what you got to do business-wise. And you're not spending the coin on all these superficial things or frivolous stuff. People love this. And people love that you talk about it, that you share about it. Because everybody's not willing to share what's going on with them financially. A lot of people, will just put on the act and not, and everybody shouldn't be, you know what I mean? It's if you choose to be or not to be. But those of you who are vulnerable about what it is that you do, or the people that do know what you do, maybe you don't share this with everybody, maybe you only share this with a few people that you're close with. They love it and they appreciate it about you because you really are opening minds out here. And you are really helping people let go of faulty and rickety foundations and get more of a stable, solid foundation for themselves, okay? So I'm going to end it there, pile 2. Thanks so much. And I hope that this gave you life force rejuvenation and the paradigm shift that you needed, all right? Okay. Let's move on to pile 3. Sara Lakali, Divine Lineage, pile 3. Okay. All right. And then I'm going to go meditate. Meditate, read a book, drink some tea. Okay. 5 messages. I'm doing 5 messages if you guys didn't hear the intro. When I do the quick messages, it's 3. So let's see what your 5 messages are. People love that you don't copy, that you're unique. You do your own thing. And this makes you the star. This makes you vulnerable. I think I got to cover her up. But, yeah, this makes you absolutely beautiful, a light, very, very unique. People don't feel like you don't stay in the hangman energy too long. The hangman energy is when, when you waiting for the job to call you back from the job interview, or you waiting for, you've done all you can and you got to wait for somebody else's response or something else to pop through. That's the hangman energy. Yeah. Some of you guys could be Pisces here as well. 7 of Wands. Okay, 7 of Wands in reverse. Let me fill this out real quick. Yeah, people feel like when you're in the hangman energy, whatever's trying to stop you or whatever's trying to get in your way, that's when you deal with it. Things that people would normally hide from or do escapism, or maybe they don't go to the club, they're gonna meet their friend, they don't want to deal with these inner things going on behind the background. No, you're willing to sit with it and wait it out. And this actually is what turns the hangman energy upside down and makes you progress. Now, actually, I shouldn't call this the hangman energy, because in this deck, this is really like the divination card. And okay, so this is an extra message for you guys. People love that you see beyond some of the things that are really going on. Some of the people who are trying to manipulate and deceive and whatever it is. Whatever negative energy, it just is what it is, right? This is Earth and there's negative energy. And we all have to deal with it and face it head on. But all of us don't face it head on. And it's what people love about you. It's like you're teaching people how to look it more in the eye and call it out. And not necessarily call it out, but deal with it internally, right? because at the end of the day, we have to figure out how we're going to deal with these energies and how we're going to react to these energies and what it is that we're going to do to protect our peace, you know. So that's an intense message right there. I'm going to keep it at, let's say this is the third message though, even though that was a bonus. Let's call this the third message here. What's the third message? Okay. You might have came from pile 2. People also love how you are saving that coin or how you're trying to save that coin. Your ideas on money. People like to hear the different things and the different ways that you're trying to maneuver money around, but keep it. Okay. Usually this card has a negative connotation with it usually, but this is what people love about you reading. People love that you keeping certain cards close to your chest. Maybe you're keeping your kids a little close to your chest. If it's not kids, then maybe it's certain resources. Maybe you're not letting any and everybody over your house. You know, the coin can represent so many different things. So, you know, take what resonates, right? That's what all the pick a card readings say. If you guys aren't used to pick a card readings, you take what resonates and you leave what doesn't. You don't take on a message that doesn't resonate with your heart. You also have to use your intuition when listening to pick a cards, right? Because everything isn't for you. And I definitely need to talk about that in another reading. So 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords in the reverse. People love that you're aware of different dangers out here, different ways that people manipulate. I talked a little about it in the 7 of Wands, but it's coming up again. And I'm hearing defense with this in reverse. The way that you defend yourself, I'm hearing that people are taking notes. People are taking notes, and people are like, it's like you're opening some eyes up as well. Because people could be aware of these things subconsciously, or these energies, these entities, whatever it is, okay? People could be aware of these things, but when somebody else says, me too, or this is what I'm going through, or this is some of the things I'm having to deal with, you know, it opens people's eyes up to, okay, I'm not the only one. And different defense mechanisms and different things. And sometimes it's just defending the spirit. Sometimes it's just... sometimes just knowing that you're in the right to defend yourself. You're in the right to make sure that that people aren't trying to break your soul, okay? That's that feeling you get when a song really resonates or a movie really resonates, right? You're giving that to people. You're giving defense for their spirit. I'm hearing some people out there. Wow. Woo. Some people out here have some really manipulative and evil and emotionally damaging energies out here. And people love that you have overcome this. You may have had an ex or, I hate to say it, maybe a mother or a parent or just somebody that is very emotionally manipulative. When the King of Cups is upside down, this is a very dangerous, I was about to say MFA, but this is a very dangerous person, okay? Someone who knows how to play different tricks and mind games. And again, play on your emotions, play on your waters. The waters represents your emotions. Unfortunately, and people love to see that you have overcome this. Maybe it's a narcissist as well. People love to see that you overcome some of these treacherous, evil, ugly, these people. You might have a story that people know about, and I'm telling you, there's people who are plotting and rooting, and yes, they want you to succeed. They want you to hit the hammer on the nail. Like they want that what do you call it, with the daggers, with like that bullet point, bulletproof, bullet something. You could be bulletproof to some people. Let's get one last message for pile 3. Ooh, they're going to give you 2. So this came out in one of the other readings, the 6 of Swords, but 9 of Cups. People love seeing you get your wish fulfillment and putting these checkmating your enemies, checkmating these evil energies, these nasty negative energies, and you living your 9 of Cups life, do-da-do-da-do-da-day, okay? Finding love, right? maybe some of you guys could be deeply in love here. They love to see it. People love this about you, that you're in love and that you're not letting anybody get in the way of your wish fulfillment, your Nine of Cups, okay? Your independence, I'm also hearing, even though it's not Nine of Pentacles, okay? Nine of Pentacles is more of that independence, but Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. Who doesn't want to be able to, rely? Anyways, independence could be your wish fulfillment. That's what I'm trying to say. People love it. People love seeing you by the beach. People love seeing you by the beach. And I heard an airplane earlier. Anyway, I don't know, some of you go by the beach or travel by the beach, but there's some people that love seeing me by the beach. They love seeing me by that water, baby. Okay? But anyway, anyway, that's all I have for you guys, okay? Man, I hope this gave you the life force rejuvenation and paradigm shift that you needed for today. Much love, light to y'all, okay? And if you're on the left-hand path, I love how y'all moving the chaos around too. I got to shout out to my left-hand pathers as well. All right. But I love my love and light team too. Okay. Anyway, much love, you guys. Peace. Bye. Peace.